Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into some pretty unconventional ideas about blood pressure, all stemming from this YouTube video by Dr. Berg.
Oh, I know Dr. Berg.
Yeah, and he really kind of throws a wrench into some of the conventional wisdom, especially when it comes to things like sodium.
Yeah, he's definitely not afraid to challenge the status quo.
Right. So, the first thing that really jumped out at me was this fact that 95% of hypertension cases are classified as essential or idiopathic.
Right.
Which basically means doctors don't actually know what causes it.
They don't have a clear explanation for what's driving that high blood pressure in the majority of cases.
It's like a big mystery. And that's kind of where Dr. Berg comes in, right?
Yeah, he's trying to fill in those gaps with some alternative theories.
Exactly. So he goes into a lot of different things. But one of the key areas he focuses on is electrolytes.
Okay.
And specifically potassium.
Interesting.
We always hear about how we need to cut down on sodium for blood pressure.
Right, salt is the enemy.
Right, but Dr. Berg kind of flips the script a bit.
Oh, how so?
He suggests that just lowering sodium might not be the most effective approach.
Interesting.
And instead, he says it's really about the balance between sodium and potassium.
Okay.
So, it's not enough to just reduce sodium. You also need to make sure you're getting enough potassium.
So it's like a two-pronged approach.
Exactly. And he emphasizes that increasing potassium intake is, if not more so, at least as important for regulating blood pressure.
Makes sense.
He actually suggests a daily intake of 40,700 milligrams of potassium.
Whoa, that's a lot of potassium.
I know, right? That's way more than you would get from just a banana or two.
You're telling me it's what is that, 7 to 10 cups of salad a day or something?
Yeah, it's a lot of veggies. And that's why he even goes into talking about alternative sources of potassium beyond just diet.
I see.
Okay, so potassium's a big one. What else? What else does he kind of bring into the mix here?
Well, he also talks about the role of vitamin D.
Vitamin D. Okay.
Yeah, and he suggests that it plays a really important role in regulating the autonomic nervous system.
And just to remind everyone, that controls all those automatic functions in our bodies, like blood pressure.
Exactly. So things like heart rate, digestion, breathing.
We don't really think about it consciously.
Right. They just happen in the background.
But vitamin D can apparently have an impact on that.
According to Dr. Berg, at least.
Yeah, and it kind of makes you wonder, right, could a vitamin D deficiency be contributing to blood pressure problems?
That's an interesting thought.
It is. It is. Okay, so we've got potassium, we've got vitamin D. This next one really surprised me.
Oh.
He brings up insulin.
Insulin. Well, that's interesting.
Right, because we usually associate that with blood sugar.
Yeah, not so much with blood pressure.
Right, exactly.
So how does he connect those two?
So he proposes that insulin, which we often think of as kind of a negative thing when it comes to health.
Too much insulin, yeah.
Right. He actually thinks that insulin might be involved in regulating blood pressure.
Okay, I'm curious to hear how he explains that.
Yeah, so it kind of ties into this concept of insulin resistance.
Right.
Which is basically when your cells aren't responding to insulin properly.
And that's often associated with, diets high in sugar and refined carbs.
Exactly. The typical modern diet.
Pretty much.
And Dr. Berg suggests that this resistance could be linked to hypertension, especially the essential kind, where we don't know the cause.
So he's saying that insulin resistance, which is often driven by our diet, could actually be playing a role in high blood pressure.
Exactly. It's like a piece of the puzzle that we haven't really considered before.
It's definitely a different way of looking at it.
It is. It is.
So we've gone from electrolytes and vitamin D to now insulin. It's all these different pieces coming together.
Yeah. And what's even more interesting is, amidst all this complexity, he also offers a surprisingly simple technique for potentially lowering blood pressure.
Really? What is it?
Paced breathing.
Paced breathing. You mean just taking deep breaths?
Well, it's a little more specific than that.
Oh, okay.
He calls it paced breathing, and it involves slowing down your breathing to just 6 breaths per minute.
Wow, 6 breaths per minute. That seems really slow.
Yeah, it is.
So how is that supposed to help with blood pressure?
So he believes that this specific breathing rate can actually help to regulate your blood pressure.
Okay.
And it's because it syncs up with your baroreceptor.
Baroreceptor.
Yeah, those are those sensors in your arteries that monitor your blood pressure.
Oh, yeah.
So by breathing slowly, you're basically sending signals to your body to kind of chill out.
Like you're hacking into the system.
Yeah, exactly. And the research on paced breathing is actually pretty promising.
Really?
Yeah, studies have shown that it can lower blood pressure, increase oxygen saturation in the blood, and even improve exercise tolerance.
Wait, it can improve your workouts too? Now I'm really interested.
I know, right? It's kind of crazy how something so simple can have such a big impact.
So tell me, how does it work? How does this paced breathing actually improve things?
So it seems like paced breathing
Mm-hmm.
helps to reduce the activity of the sympathetic nervous system.
Okay.
You know, the one that's responsible for the fight or flight response.
So the one that gets activated when we're stressed out.
Exactly. So it's basically like hitting the reset button on your nervous system.
It's like a calming mechanism.
Yeah, and it makes sense, right? Especially in today's world where we're constantly bombarded with stress and stimulation.
Yeah, we could all use a little more chill.
So, okay, I'm intrigued.
Tell me, how do we actually do this paced breathing?
So it's actually pretty simple.
Okay, good.
You want to focus on breathing into your chest, not your belly.
Just breathing, okay.
And you take a slow, steady inhale through your nose for about 5 seconds.
Okay.
And then you exhale slowly through your nose for another 5 seconds.
So it's like counting to 5 while you breathe in and out.
Pretty much, yeah. It's
Yeah.
all about finding a slow, steady rhythm.
I can do that.
You don't want to force it. No need to strain yourself. Just gentle, controlled breathing.
Sounds easy enough.
This is great. I'm definitely going to try this. It sounds so simple, yet so powerful.
It does, doesn't it? Like a hidden superpower?
Yeah, so we've gone from electrolytes, vitamin D, to insulin, and now breathing techniques.
It's amazing how all these seemingly unrelated things can affect blood pressure.
And it really highlights the complexity of the human body.
For sure, but also the potential for simple solutions.
Exactly.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground already, but there's even more to unpack in Dr. Berg's video. So
Oh, yeah, we're just getting started.
let's delve into some more of his insights in the next part of our deep dive.
I'm ready for more.
Okay, let's go.
You know, it's funny, right? We kind of take breathing for granted.
We do. It's like one of those things that's just always there.
Yeah, but we never really stop to think about how it affects our health.
It's true, and it's amazing how Dr. Berg ties it back to those baroreceptors we talked about.
Right. The ones that are monitoring our blood pressure.
Yeah, by slowing down our breathing, we can directly influence them.
It's like we're hacking into our body's own control system.
Exactly. Pretty cool, huh?
I've actually been trying out the paced breathing since we started researching for this deep dive.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
And how's it going?
I gotta say, I feel a difference.
Really?
Yeah, like I feel calmer, more centered. It's like a mini meditation.
That's awesome, and you can do it anywhere, anytime.
Exactly. No fancy equipment required.
It's just your breath.
So, where does all this leave us in terms of understanding blood pressure?
Well, I think it shows that it's way more complex than just cutting back on salt.
Right.
Dr. Berg really highlights how everything's interconnected.
The electrolytes, the hormones, even our breathing.
And it's important to remember that not all of his ideas are universally accepted.
Right, some are kind of controversial.
Yeah, they need more research.
But even so, I think there's a lot of value in what he's saying.
Oh, absolutely.
It encourages us to be more proactive about our health.
To question things, to explore different options.
And to really take ownership of our well-being.
I love that. It's about finding what works for you as an individual.
Exactly, because what works for one person might not work for another.
So it's important to do your research, talk to your doctor.
And listen to your own body.
Yes, always listen to your body.
This deep dive has definitely made me more curious about blood pressure.
That's great.
And I'm definitely going to be exploring some of these different approaches.
I think that's fantastic. It's all about empowering yourself with knowledge.
So as we wrap up this part of our deep dive, what are some key takeaways for our listeners?
Well, first off, I think Dr. Berg challenges us to think outside the box when it comes to blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about sodium. It's about potassium, vitamin D, insulin resistance.
And of course, paced breathing.
Ah, yes, the power of the breath.
It's amazing how something so simple can be so effective.
Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best ones.
So, dear listener, as you go about your day, we encourage you to take a few moments to just breathe.
Slow down, tune into your body, see how you feel.
You might be surprised at what you discover.
And remember, keep exploring, keep learning.
There's always more to discover about ourselves and our health.
Exactly.
You know, it's amazing to think that just changing the way we breathe can really have such a big impact on our health.
It's true, right? It's like we always hear about the mind-body connection, and this is like a perfect example of that.
Totally. And what I find really interesting about Dr. Berg's approach is this emphasis on taking control of your own health.
Yeah, empowering people to be proactive.
Yeah, instead of just passively following advice.
To be like, hey, There are different options out there you can try.
Explore and see what works for you.
Exactly. And, it's not about like blindly accepting everything Dr. Berg says.
Right.
It's more about using his ideas as like a starting point.
A springboard, yeah.
To do your own research and figure out what works for you.
So as we kind of wrap up this deep dive into Dr. Berg's theories on blood pressure, what would you say is the one thing you hope people listening take away from this conversation?
I think the biggest takeaway is to be curious and discerning when it comes to health information.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to ask questions, to do your own research,
And to experiment.
Yeah, like find what works best for you.
It's about finding your own path to health and well-being.
Exactly. There's no one-size-fits-all approach.
And the more you know about your body,
the better equipped you are to make those decisions.
And who knows? Maybe you'll discover some hidden superpowers along the way.
Like the power of your own breath.
Exactly. Well, on that note, I think it's time to bring this deep dive to a close.
Until next time, happy exploring, everybody.
Keep learning. Keep diving deep into that fascinating world of knowledge.
Absolutely. And remember, take care of yourselves.
To see you on the next deep dive.
Yeah.